love with Amy Hedgehog, or is he gonna try to match it to that girl from the fucking other 3D Sonic game? Has a bestiality sex in this game. Woohoo! Bestiality. It's what Sonic's all about these days. Bestiality. It's what Sonic's all about these days. Fucking Sonic. He's back to sell more games, yeah. Whatever happened to Sonic 4? I don't think anyone knows. The project was probably canceled. Here we go. Now for you. Come home. So suck on my balls and shit, yeah. I am fucking Sonic. And you can't fuck with me, yeah. I am a fucking hedgehog. And I...
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that.
Shit.
Watching castles fill the sky, the moon's soft glow, the stars are flying high, seesaw hanging in the air, and the ocean breeze goes through my hair. Mountains calling, cities roaring, they'll say till they go and breathe. And breathe. And breathe. Adventure tugging at my soul, dreams and wonders fill my mind. I'm letting go as I look into your eyes. I'm letting go as I watch us come alive. Mountains calling, cities roaring, they'll and breathe.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's Alexander Devine's fault. Meow. What do I do? What do I do?
Wow, what a moron. Maybe you shouldn't have just stood still. Paid attention, dumbass. Treyarch, go fuck yourself. No, really. We're doing right now is pretty much, you know, just kind of finishing up stuff that we're playing and or doing some ongoing playthroughs, as we'll talk about today. The good news is some of the playthroughs that I've been doing are nearing their end, which is good because I want to wrap up as much as I can before the new releases hit. You know, as it is, there have been certain playthroughs, i.e. Fire Emblem, that I have not really had much opportunity to even focus on because there's been so much going on. Okay? So we shall see. So let's talk. Let's talk about the schedule. Let's talk about what's going on. First of all, last night, I determined the winner of the poll where you guys voted to see what kind of a marathon we were going to do. And the winner is a rage-inducing marathon. That marathon will take place in late September. No date set yet because I'd rather wait and see how the releases are going in late September. Plus, remember, we may be doing a 300 vest celebration at some time in September. And obviously, we don't want to have it be the same exact time, right? We want to maybe just stagger them a tad bit. So, we'll see what happens. But, yeah. So, right now, what I've done, I've set up a thread on my forums where you guys can now nominate rage-inducing games that I will play during said marathon. All right? Please nominate. The more games you nominate, the better. I'm going to be reviewing all of those nominations at some point in early to mid-September to see what you guys are suggesting and see what ones are more viable. Now, I just want to say this up front, a couple ground rules in regards to this, okay? First of all, it's highly likely that if you nominate a game that is not a $60 full-on release, that I'm going to play it much over a $60 full-on release. Why? Because this is a marathon. Unlike Viewer's Choice events are where I guarantee you that I'm going to be doing a playthrough of a game from start to finish, and therefore the cost of the game really doesn't matter. Okay? Versus a marathon event is one day where I'll be playing these games, and chances are I'll only be playing them for about an hour and a half each during that marathon. Now, I'm not saying that if I play a game during a Rageathon and it ends up being a game that's really entertaining for you and me, that I won't go back and replay it. In fact, several games during the Rageathon last year ended up being playthroughs that returned, okay? But what I am saying is, I'm not dropping hundreds of dollars on a one-day marathon event, especially in light of the fact that not only do we have a ridiculous amount of new releases coming out in the next few months that I need to spend money on, but also the new consoles, okay? I have to be wise about how I spend my money in the next few months. So, that being said, please nominate games that are readily available, games that aren't super expensive, okay? Games that hopefully are not super rare. For example, if you nominate an obscure game on the PlayStation 1 that you cannot easily get, it's not on PSN, and it costs $100 to buy it off of Amazon, chances are I'm not getting it. You see what I'm saying? Also, let's be smart here, okay? If you sit there nominating games that you know I don't like and or games that I've told you a million times there's a reason why I don't feel like I should play them,
So if you're going to be an asshole,
chances are that's
you're
going
going
to
be treated like an asshole. You're going to be
and
shown
also,
the door.
let's be honest here, games where you know that they'll cause rage within the first hour and a half versus a game that has a lengthy intro segment, and then I'm never going to get to a part that's rage-inducing. So I'll give you a perfect example. Code Vein. All right? Code Vein is a game that people have asked for the past 8 months or so, mostly because they know it gets on my nerves when they ask for it, and I have no interest in it. If you nominate Code Vein for the Rageathon, you're stupid. Because number one, there's nothing in the game that's rage-inducing. It's a Dark Souls clone with anime characters. Okay. Number two, playing that for an hour and a half, I'm not going to get to anything difficult. I played the beta, and the beta wasn't really difficult. It was actually only the optional grindy style stages that had major challenge to them. The story was actually easy. So, if you nominate Code Vein, that's really stupid. Okay? Now, another thing that I want you guys to realize, depending on the kind of game you nominate, it may or may not be rage-inducing. You may think it is, but it may not be. And I'll give you a perfect example. Street Fighter V. Twice in a row when I did a Rageathon, people nominated Street Fighter V. Twice in a row, I didn't rage when I played it. In fact, last year, during the Rageathon that I did in the late summer months, and I played Street Fighter V, there was no rage at all. I won a bunch. I picked Ryu, who is the only character who I could even remember anything of how to play, and I actually was winning tons of matches. And people were like, what the hell is this? Well, I was like, well, what did you think would happen? I haven't played the game. I don't play the game at all. So my ranking stays where it was. Everyone else has been playing the game constantly, so their rankings are sky high. So when I'm playing online, it's matching me with scrubs. It's matching me with people who don't play the game or aren't good, and I'm beating their ass with Ryu. You see? So you got to think about, really, you got to think about wisely about what you're going to nominate. What's a game that, number one, isn't super expensive? That, number two, I could play for about an hour to an hour and a half, and in that first time, there will be challenging / rage-inducing gameplay that would be entertaining to watch. All right? Now, if you're one of the people who just heard all these criteria and you're like, oh, man, well, this sounds like the Rageathon's going to suck. Well, then why did you nominate for a Rageathon? Why did you vote for that? You see what I mean? Because it's funny. It's like everyone thinks, oh, just Phil raging is funny. But no one uses their head and thinks about, okay, well, what games would qualify for that and what would be fun for the marathon? And people just vote without thinking, and then next thing you know, the event happens. Oh, it's not very good. Well, I didn't vote for it. You did. All right? So, please, give some thought to the games that you nominate. You've got a while. The nominations are open as of now, and they'll probably be running, like I said, through maybe like the middle of September. The event will not happen until late September anyway, regardless, due to all the new releases and timing of everything. So it will happen. We'll have time to sift through, and what I'll do probably around mid-September is I'll sit down one night and I'll go through all your nominations and I'll look the games up, because chances are I probably won't even know what half the games are, and I'll see what's interesting, and I'll get kind of a big listing of stuff that we can talk about on streams and determine what games should be played in this event at the end of the month, okay? So, should be good. I'm excited for it. Thank you guys who supported the sub goal to make this happen, and people who voted for, the kind of marathon, and we'll see how it goes in late September. Okay? Now, September's right around the corner, speaking of which, and there will be a new subscriber goal. I'm going to set it up. Today's the 30th. The 31st is the last day of August, okay? So that means I'm off on the 1st of September, which is Tuesday. When I come back on Wednesday, I will set up a new subscriber goal to determine the Halloween event. That is right. So here's what's going to happen. Tier 1 sub goal for September, if we hit it, there will be a Halloween marathon event, which means on Halloween, I'm going to be playing a variety of games, and I'll be dressing up, which will be pretty nice, okay? Tier 2 of the sub goal, you guys are going to be able to vote on the type of Halloween costume that I will wear during the Halloween event. Previous years, I've had things such as like a celebrity, a video game character, comic book character, pop culture icon. I've also had Phil's Choice. I determine what I want to do.
Special delivery.
Various things. And
Special delivery.
it's going pretty well. Previous years, last year I was Yoshi. The year before I was Bob Ross, the painter.
It's
a couple years
Tevin's
before
fault.
that, I was Ezio from Assassin's Creed. I've been many different things. Deadpool, a Ghostbuster. I think there was one more. I can't remember what the... Oh, was I Batman one year? No, Batman. I got the Batman outfit for a different project. That's right. But anyway, yeah, it's usually a really hype and fun event, and you guys really seem to enjoy the Halloween event. Now, here's the thing. Every year I usually do a horror marathon, and you guys nominate horror-themed games for me to play. I don't necessarily know if there's going to be enough horror games to play for this event. What I may do is say open nominations. Everyone just nominate games you'd like to see me play during the event, and hopefully we get some horror games that are viable, and maybe I'll mix in some other stuff for variety's sake, so that way it's not all horror and, you know, it ends up being like kind of crappy event. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. I really like doing the Halloween horror stuff. By the way, if you remember, the month of October, I dress up my office. We get all Halloween decorations behind me on camera and everything all month, which is really nice.
Just miserable.
So, it should be exciting, and I hope that you guys will join me for the festivities. All right? So, that's all starting later this week. When I come back from my break on Tuesday, on Wednesday, we'll start with those sub-goals and get it going. All right, guys? Good stuff. Okay, but now, when we got all that stuff out of the way, let's now talk about today and the rest of the week and everything you can expect here on the streams, okay? So today we return to Arkham City. Batman Arkham City playthrough continuing on today. Now, I got some feedback over the past couple of sessions. The feedback I seem to be getting from you guys is a good playthrough, you like it, but you think I'm spending too much time on the Riddler stuff. You wish that I had gotten further into the plot, because I played it twice now and didn't really get too far into the plot yet, because I keep getting distracted by all the Riddler stuff, alright? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with the plot, alright? And if I run into major side content, which happens, it just appears on the map, then I'll do that. But I think today I'm going to try to stay away from the Riddler stuff, because you guys have literally shouted out and said, stop it, it takes too long. And we want to see advancement of the game. We already done the Riddler stuff the first playthrough. Not to say the Riddler stuff doesn't help, because it does. It unlocks upgrades and stuff. But, you know, I did a lot of it already. So, today, my major focus today will be on the story and or major side content stuff that appears, you know, story-based side content, not just solving a riddle and stuff like that, okay? So that's what we're going to do. I hope
Someone
that
please
sounds
shut up
good
this
to
dude
you.
who's being a moron.
All right. So that's today's major stream, okay? Pretty good. Now, announcement, everybody. Announcement. This is important. Please listen up. After today,
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
in light of all the new releases that are going to be coming out this week, Batman Arkham City is very much going to be kind of a late-night retro throwback playthrough. It is not going to be a major featured game after today. Reason being, I just need the daytime streams for the major new release games. There's going to be 2 of them coming out later this week that I need to focus on. So this is going to become a night stream. That's good, because a lot of you have expressed concern that the night streams seem to be like RPGs and stuff, and you want to see variety of the night stream. So you're going to get it now with Batman, okay? Now, I know some of you might be disappointed in that, but it is what it is. New releases always take priority over the daytime streams, okay? So I'll talk about that. I'll let you know, okay? So, Arkham City, today's major stream. Later tonight, it's going to be Paper Mario the Origami King. Now, I just played it yesterday for a major 3.5 to 4 hour gameplay stream. Why am I doing it again tonight? Because we have made major progress. We are nearing the end of the game. From what I'm to understand, if we do well tonight and we focus on it, and then I do maybe one more major stream, I may actually beat the game. That would be ideal. I would love to beat the game before we hit the new releases this coming Friday. Not lingering, we feel more time at night for games like Batman Arkham City, you see? So I'm hoping that this can happen. I'm not guaranteeing it, all right? I don't know, but we'll see what happens here, all right? So tonight, more Paper Mario. It looks like we're going to finish up World 4 because we're in the final World 4 dungeon. We'll probably have a big epic boss fight, head into World 5, and get a good chunk into that, okay? Tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week, it is the conclusion of Nier Automata complete run. And what I mean by that is doing all the major runs, A, B, C, D, E. Tomorrow we're going to finish up C. We're in the final dungeon of that too. So C will conclude. And then I believe what you do is use chapter select to go to the end and do some things differently. And then you do the D and E ending. So we're going to get to see all of the endings there, the major endings of Nier Automata tomorrow. Finally,
I'm Japanese.
after how many years? 3.5 years of people waiting, you're going to get to see me experience the end and see my reaction. Now, I've heard it's some wild fucking stuff, okay? So, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Woo!
I'm excited for it, though.
Can someone please
Such
shut
a
up this
build-up.
dude
You guys
who's
have
being
built
a
me up for
moron?
this for 3.5 damn years. So, you have to think it's going to be good. I hope. Okay? After all this wait.
Tiger, tiger, row,
let's see what
row, tiger, row.
Tomorrow night, my final stream of the week is another stream of Fall Guys. And I have to announce this as well. After tomorrow night, Fall Guys is going to be played way less. In the last couple of weeks, you guys gave me feedback. You said, we want more Fall Guys, Phil. Play more Fall Guys. So I did. I played it 2 times the week before. Last week, I played it 3 times. And this week, I'm playing it 3 times. But after all this Fall Guys, all right, we have to make a balance now. So, Fall Guys, Monday night. Then I'm off on Tuesday. I come back on Wednesday, and it's going to be a major
Special
stream of
delivery.
Paper Mario the Origami King
Special
to
delivery.
hopefully beat the game. If I don't, that's fine. We can always play it on night streams till we beat it, but I'm hoping that we make major progress to the point where we get near the end of the game. Wednesday night, likely, I'm trying to think in my head what I should do. Likely more Batman is what I'm thinking. Paper Mario and Batman. Okay. Thursday. Tell Me Why Episode 2 releases. And I am actually excited to play it. Which is surprising because I haven't been excited for something from Don't Nod in years. I'm actually excited. This new game is actually good. And I actually would compare it directly with the release of Life is Strange 1 many years ago. It's an intriguing mystery plot. There's some supernatural elements to it. It seems good. I've really enjoyed the first episode. And even though, yes, there are these plot lines of transgender and stuff, it's not ham-fisted, it's not shoved down your throat, and it's not insanely fucking obnoxious. In fact, the only major criticism I had is that, number one, there's not much gameplay, but I think that's pretty much par for the course for any Don't Nod game or any narrative-based game. And number two, some of the dialogue is quite cheesy. The dialogue is like, what it is, it's like a bunch of 20 to 30-somethings trying to write dialogue for younger people, and they obviously don't know how people talk, and they're writing this dialogue that's so bad. But it is what it is. It's a great game. Like, I really enjoyed playing this the other day. I was like, wow, the plot is good. So I cannot wait. That's coming out this Thursday, the second episode of 3. There's only 3 episodes in this game.
You want to play the fucking game?
So, that's going to be Thursday's major stream. Thursday night is my weekly throwback Street Fighter session. Okay? Now you might say, wait a minute. Why are you doing throwback Street Fighter on a Thursday? You usually do it on a Friday. Well, there's good reason for that. So Thursday night will be my weekly throwback Street Fighter session. 2 hours of old school Street Fighter fun. Okay? Friday. It's new release Friday. Double new releases. It's going to be Marvel's Avengers and the Tony Hawk Pro Skater Collection. All right? Good stuff. I'm excited for this because we all saw the beta for Marvel's Avengers. And the story-based stuff seemed decent. But then when it opened up into the optional kind of grindy content, it was pretty shitty. The frame rate also was bad. So let's see what happens with this final version of the game. Then, Tony Hawk Collection. I haven't played a Tony Hawk game since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, which was one of the worst games I've ever played. Luckily, these are the originals, the ones that put skating games on the map, the games that everyone still talks about to this day, and I'm going to be checking them out this coming Friday. Okay? And then Saturday, same thing. Okay? 2 full days of new release content. On Sunday, the main gameplay stream will either be Marvel's Avengers or the Tony Hawk Collection. Sunday night, I am not streaming. Okay? Just making that clear. No stream Sunday night. Taking the night off to spend with my wife because it's her birthday. So, I'll be doing that and not streaming that night. Monday, another major stream, and this will either be, again, Marvel's Avengers or Tony Hawk. Basically, what I didn't play on Sunday, I'll play on Monday. And then that Monday night is up in the air. It could be Fall Guys. It could be, if I want to finish Paper Mario, and I didn't finish it this Wednesday, maybe I do a night stream to wrap up Paper Mario. Or it could be something else. It could be, I don't know, Fire Emblem. Because if you notice, I didn't mention Fire Emblem at all. Because, honestly, there's just not a lot of time for it right now. Okay? So we'll see what happens. But what I'm hoping is that maybe I can wrap up Paper Mario on Wednesday, and that means Monday night we can maybe do some Fall Guys or something silly fun. But we'll see what happens, okay? So that's the schedule for that week. Now, I believe that next week, I don't think there's any new releases besides the next episode of Tell Me Why. In fact, let me confirm that. Hold on. Stop this! Well, I was wrong. I'm wrong. The next week is the DLC expansion for the Outer Worlds. Oh, shit. I guess, really, it's going to be very hard to tell what we're going to be doing on a daily basis moving forward. Reason being, we don't know much about these games. Like, for example, Marvel's Avengers. It could have a 5-hour story that we're done with so quickly, and it's all grindy side content. Or it could have a robust 20-hour story, and we just don't know it. So, without knowing much about these games, there's not much we can do to plan, okay? What I will tell you is that every major stream will be a new release, while the night streams will be the ongoing nighttime projects, okay? So, yeah, we'll see what happens, all right? We'll see. I apologize that there's definitely going to be games that are going to have to go on the back burner, and there's nothing I can do about that, all right? Yeah, there's so much going on with new releases and everything, and it takes up time away from other stuff. What can you do, right? So we'll see.
Suck so hard, man.
What I'm thinking is, of all the stuff coming out, it may have to be the Outer Worlds DLC that waits. It's a DLC. Let's face it, people don't get super hyped for DLCs these days. They just don't. Even though I really like the Outer Worlds and I'd like to play the DLC, maybe it'll be something I save later on for more appropriate times. I don't want to be in the middle of Avengers and Tony Hawk and have all these other playthroughs like Batman and everything going on, and now I gotta start a new game. It's like, how's this gonna happen, right? So maybe the Outer Worlds DLC will be what puts on hold while we focus on everything else. We'll see, okay? We'll play it by ear, and as we get further into September, we'll determine what is and isn't going to happen on a new release day. All right. So there you go, guys. All right. Outside of all of that, just trying to think if there's anything else in my head that's going on that I want to talk about, gameplay-wise or schedule-wise. And honestly, no, nothing. Oh, hold on. Oh. Stretching. Nothing is really coming to mind. So, what I'd like to talk about today on the pre-stream a little bit is what's going on with the movie industry amid the whole pandemic. All right. If you're not interested,
Special delivery.
ignore it. I feel like talking a little bit about this today. I was actually having some conversation with the stream chatters before I turned on the pre-stream, and I think it would be something fun to talk about. Okay. So, right now, the movie industry is in a panic and, really, really hurting because they rely on movie theaters being open to have new movies out and make a bunch of money at the box office. And right now, in a lot of places, there is no box office. Here in Washington State, we seems eternally stuck at phase 2 of reopening, meaning theaters are closed. The only places that are open are retail stores, restaurants, supermarkets, pharmacies, at a limited capacity, okay? Which means they can't even have their buildings above, I think it's like 30 to 40% capacity or something. It's a limited capacity. They have not allowed places like bowling alleys, theaters, arcades, sports events. Like, none of that is possible right now. It's still closed. So because of that, everything's kind of screwed. Entire industries are screwed up. We actually had people who own bowling alleys and people who bowl were doing giant petitions to our governor here saying our entire industry is going to go out of business unless you allow us to reopen. We swear to God we'll take precautions to stop the spreading of COVID. Please let us reopen before our businesses tank. Okay? Now, I'm well aware that in some places, movie theaters have opened. Okay? But really, it's not widespread. It's not universal yet. Okay? So what these movie companies are doing is they are doing digital releases. In fact, there have been a couple movies that went straight to digital that actually have been huge hits. One of them, I know this is going to sound stupid, but one of the movies that went straight to digital and made a ton of money was a Trolls movie. There was a Trolls movie coming out back in the spring. Excuse me. And this movie was supposed to be for kids and everything, and then everything shut down. So they did a purely digital release, and they made more money on the digital release than they were actually estimating they were going to make in theaters. That's pretty fucking crazy, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that would have happened. I would have guessed maybe they made some money, but I wouldn't have guessed that they would have actually broken the estimation that what they thought they were going to make in a physical release in theaters. Now, this caused a huge problem because movie theaters lashed out at Universal Pictures, who is the not production company, whatever you want to call it, the studio that made that movie, and said, you fucked us over. You basically completely screwed us over because this was supposed to be a major moneymaker for us, and the fact that you decided to release it digitally instead of delaying it because of the pandemic, that's money out of our pockets. What are we supposed to do? Are we going to go out of business? And there was this big thing where AMC, which is a huge movie theater group in the United States, said, we're going to boycott Universal Pictures. We're not going to play Universal Pictures anymore. Now, I don't even know if they're still going with that or not. Okay, I have no idea. But now we're in a unique situation because some movies are coming out in theaters, some aren't. Some movies are trying to come out in theaters, but the theaters aren't open widespread, so obviously you're not going to get the amount of money you used to do for these big movie releases. So how do you handle this? Okay, everyone seems to be taking a different approach, and there does not seem to be a consensus on how to handle it. Disney announced this week that their movie Mulan, that was the live-action version of Mulan, by the way, the animated classic from, what was it, the late 90s? I'm pretty sure it was the late 90s. I think it was, what was it, 98, 99, something like that? I'm trying to remember the exact year it came out. I could be wrong. It might even be earlier than that, like 96. I can't remember. But anyway, they announced they're going to put it on Disney Plus. Okay? And you're like, whoa, really? Disney is actually going to just put their movie directly on the on-demand system? They're not going to try to release it in theaters. They're saying, fuck it. We're just doing it for our subscribers who have Disney Plus, the digital subscription service, much like Netflix and all that. But there's a catch. They're only going to put it on there if you have the Premier service. And you may say, what the fuck is that? Well, apparently, it's a giant expensive thing you have to pay, like $30. And for now, you're only guaranteed to get Mulan. They're claiming this will be like a tiered service, where if you pay this extra $30, you're going to get other content. But it hasn't been made clear what the hell that content's supposed to be. Will it be future Disney movies? Will it be shows? Will it be behind-the-scenes content? Like if you bought the DVD and you get like the behind-the-scenes shit on it. What is it? It hasn't been made clear. And, $30 extra? The way I see it is this. You go to the movies, all right? You buy 2 movie tickets. Probably going to cost you between $10 and $15 each. And you go buy a bunch of concessions or whatever, which probably run you another $30. Right? And you go in there and you see it in a nice theater with giant screens, surround sound, awesome presentation, right? Of course, you also got people with their babies screaming. They're on their fucking phones and, they're being obnoxious. So there's definitely positives and negatives to seeing movies at the theater. And I basically am of the opinion now these days it's kind of shitty to go see a movie in person. It's just a bad situation unless you end up going like, in the middle of the week when most people are at school or work. Of course, not to say that there's school anymore, but you go middle of the week, midday, discount matinee showing with 5 people in the theater, then it usually could be a good experience. But the whole movie-going experience has not exactly been a good thing in the last 10, 15 years. It's actually just gotten worse and worse and worse, in my opinion, and way too expensive. Okay? Now, here's the thing, okay? The way that I'm supposed to understand this works is this Premier package system is an advanced screening system. What that means is eventually Mulan is going to be on Disney Plus anyway. But obviously they're not going to put it on there for everyone the day it's first released. So if you pay this $30, you now get this access, this exclusive access to see these movies at release, and everyone else has to wait like several months before the movie will be like widespread viewable for everyone else who has Disney Plus. Okay? Now, first of all right, I don't know how I feel about this. Disney Plus was supposed to be the on-demand service for Disney. You're already paying for it. Like, that was the agreement that we made, is that we pay and we're going to get access to all this content. Why are you now asking us for more money? I mean, yes, admittedly, the coronavirus pandemic, no one saw it coming. And yes, it's a massive blow to the movie industry. But you're Disney. You know, this is not some Joe Blow indie house production company that's about to go out of business. You are motherfucking Disney. You have insane money rolling out of every orifice of your body. If you fart, $100 bill shoots out of your ass. You know? So why the fuck do you need that much money? $30 extra to see this movie. Okay? Now, admittedly, that's probably $30 they would have gotten if you went to the box office. But there is no box office, at least in a lot of places. So, to me, it's like, it doesn't really make much sense. It doesn't seem to be very pro-consumer. And their promise, just trust us that in the future. No, really, trust us, man. We're totally reliable. We're totally not going to, like, screw you over and charge you $30 and then you get nothing later. Right? The other thing about this is, the Mulan movie already was not getting a lot of hype behind it for various reasons. No Mushu, who's the cartoon dragon from the original animated feature. No captain of the guard who trains the troops. He's been cut out of the movie. And all the advertisement seems to be making the movie kind of look like a Chinese kung fu movie. Which, I mean, not to say that I don't like Chinese kung fu movies, but there's about 4 billion of them. Do I necessarily need to pay $30 to see the one made by Disney? So, already, and then of course, the actress, apparently, who plays Mulan, came out and said pro-China statements during the whole course of the protests in Hong Kong that were anti-China. That didn't help it. So already this movie had a lot of things going against it. And now you're asking people to shell out an extra $30 on top of the fact that they're already paying a monthly subscription to Disney Plus to see this movie now. I don't know what's going to happen. But then again, okay, I'm shocked that the Trolls movie made as much money as it did. Because I think that movie, if I remember correctly, weren't they charging like $15 to $20 for the Trolls movie? I could be wrong, but I think it was like $15 or $20 to see that movie digitally. And it made a ridiculous amount of money. So, maybe this is the future. Maybe it isn't. But what does this say for in-person viewing of movies? If people now feel that it's worth the money to shell out $15, $20, $30 just to see a movie at home on release, and they don't want to wait. Now, there's other movies that have followed suit. Bill and Ted 3, which was supposed to be a giant blockbuster movie of the summer, I believe just released digitally as well. Now, I don't know how well it's done, but that was a giant one too. Like, that was one people were for years talking about, and it just came out digitally because there's not enough theaters. There was also the Tenet movie that just came out, the latest Christopher Nolan movie that was delayed and delayed and delayed, and now it finally just came out, I believe, in theaters, but I don't think it's out digitally yet. Right? So it seems very confusing. It's like there's no real way to know what's going to happen with the movie industry moving forward. And let's face it, Mulan is kind of an anomaly. But what's going to happen if next year we still are in this situation? Are all the giant Marvel movies, you know what I mean? All these projects that are, you know, ginormous projects, are they going to be digital? I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I guess my question to you guys, the viewers, would be, would you spend $30 extra on top of an already existing subscription plan you have to see a supposed new release right away? Or would you wait 3 months for it to just go public, you know, and you don't have to pay the extra money? Or are you just going to pirate the goddamn thing? Which I hate to say. I just hate to say it. That's probably more likely than anything now. People are just going to be like, fuck all this shit. And you're going to see fucking Mulan all over the internet. And people are just going to fucking download that shit and watch it that way. You know? Obviously, I don't support that kind of behavior. But let's face it, it's human nature. And if you don't make it readily available for people who are willing to pay, and you're asking them to pay more, you're going to get that pushback. That, oh, well, fuck you then. You know? And I'm curious what happens with this movie. You know? I'm very curious what happens with this movie. Because obviously Mulan's going to be more high profile than a random Trolls movie. And so let's see, I guess. You know, it's coming out. When is it coming out? I think in a few days. So I guess we'll see. Are people willing to pay? Or what's going to happen? It's definitely a unique time in our existence. I mean, holy shit, entire industry is screwed over. You know, so many businesses have been affected and are going out of business. So many retail stores, if you guys haven't heard, entire giant chains of retail stores like JCPenney, Lord & Taylor, these giant department stores that at one time were prominent and they were kind of, let's be honest, they weren't super popular in recent years. They're all going out of business now because of the pandemic. And it's like, damn, you know, how many of these places are going to be super affected by this shit, right? So I guess we'll see. But the thing that really gets me is the small places, because those are the places that you're never going to see the likes of again. You know, there's a few local businesses here in where I live here in Washington State that I really enjoy going to, and they're gone. They're just gone. They closed down. There was a place that was an independent brunch and coffee house where one time Kat and I went there and we got some good lattes with like homemade waffles and fruit for breakfast. They're gone. There was a place that was really, really good Mediterranean food. It was fresh chicken or lamb or beef, and you could get these skewers, or you could get it in a gyro. And we actually ordered out once to support them during the pandemic before everything had reopened. We had ordered out, and the food came. It was fucking amazing. And we were like, dude, we love this place so much. And then we went to order again. Out of business. They'd gone out of business. Like, wow. So, it sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? I don't think anyone saw it coming. I don't think anyone knew what this year would bring. Holy shit. You know, crazy, eye-opening, world-changing shit going on. All right, I think I've gabbed long enough. What do you guys think? You want to hear me gab some more? Or should I just start shout-outs? I think we'll start shout-outs. All right, so thank you to those who contributed so far. We have some overnight contributions here. Narcissus did a 665-bit cheer overnight. Thank you very much to Narcissus.
You want to play the
for the
fucking
overnight
game?
cheer. Golden Colts also did a 50-bit cheer overnight. He said, let me get a pizza with ice. What? Let me get a pizza with ice. What the hell does that mean? You mean a frozen pizza? Or do you mean like actually putting chunks of ice on the pizza? Now that's something I never heard of. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want a sopping wet pizza with chunks of ice on top. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the cheer.
Blah 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 blah
Shao
blah
Kahn
blah
artist.
blah blah blah
Give me $10 for the tips started today. Thank you very much, Shao Kahn artist. I appreciate that. I'll give him up on the leaderboard before I read what he has to say. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. He says, Arkham City hype. I remember playing this game for the first time and the amazing twist at the end of the game. Yes, I remember the twist at the end of the game as well. Not expected, for sure. What happened? You're like,
I love
oh,
Hulk
shit.
Hogan's dick.
And I'm trying to remember. See, it's hard. I actually remember the original Arkham Asylum more than I remember this game. And the reason being, when I played Arkham Asylum, that was 2009, and I had actually taken time off of
Tevin's
work
fault.
during its release to stay at home and play it because it looked like it was going to be such an amazing game, and it was. And I just remember playing the living shit out of Arkham Asylum within like a 2 to 3 day span and beating it right away. When Arkham City came out, I was doing this full time, and that was the year of like insane amount of great games. There were so many great games that came out in 2011 that by the end of the year, like my brain was rattled and scrambled. I actually remember my Skyrim playthrough way more than I remember my Arkham City playthrough. I don't remember that much about this game. I told you I'm playing it, and I'm like, I kind of vaguely remember what's going on, but not so much. So for me, it's actually cool to go back and play the game again because it's been so long, and I don't really remember that much about it, right? I'm glad you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. So, okay. Ludaba has tipped me $4 and says, sometimes the chat gets me fired up, all jokes aside. Thank you for being a place where I can forget about sad and frustrating things in my life. I mean it. I can just come here and clear my mind. Thank you, Phil. You are welcome, Ludaba. That's kind of my goal. I want to give you guys a place to chill and feel at home and just have a good time and enjoy, conversation with me and gaming in general.
Super Hound's fault.
And not have to think about all the outside crap, even though sometimes I gab about it on the pre-stream.
Are you a functional retard?
I have to ask. That's the whole point. That's why I do what I do. Since day one when I put out videos on YouTube. I just wanted to feel like a normal guy playing a game, having fun, not taking it too seriously, and just, having a good time with it. And that's what set me apart from a lot of other people who were doing super serious playthroughs or like literally scripted dialogue and shit over gameplay. You could tell these people had like had stuff all set up ahead of time and heavy editing of the videos and shit to do skits and shit over it.
Special delivery.
Are you here to watch a video and have fun, or are you here to watch like a scripted comedy television show? It was very different back then. It wasn't a lot. There weren't a lot of live streamers, and it was like really weird competition on YouTube. Some of the stuff that people did back then. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm all about, man. So thank you, Luda. I'm glad to hear that I provide that avenue to you to relax. Captain K-Man did a 100-bit cheer. He says, if you get Bill and Ted 3, it's got the old cartoons included. It does? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. It's a party, that's for sure. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventures. Yes, I remember it. I remember the fucking cartoon. Because I have a head for jingles. And I remember the fucking music from it. And I haven't heard that music since, like, it came out in the 90s, and I remember that song. That's pretty cool. The Bill and Ted cartoon is with it. That's pretty funny, man. I think it was like, there was only like 1 to 2 seasons of it, though. Because, Bill and Ted was super popular for a while, and then, of course, its popularity died out, and then they had a sequel, and then its popularity died out again, and then never heard from again. So, that's cool to know. Thank you, Captain Caveman, for the cheer. Major Riot did a 100-bit cheer. He said, are you concerned about self-healing Frankenstein ants? Well, of all the things going on in the world right now, I think that self-healing Frankenstein ants may actually be the least concerning thing on my mind. Now, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe the 2021 plot line is going to be the invasion of the Frankenstein ants and the human race fighting against them because they're taking over the planet. I don't think anyone expected this year we would be doing what we're doing. So maybe I should be paying attention to the Frankenstein ants. I don't know. But for now, that's really the least of my concerns. I don't care about the Frankenstein ants. We'll deal with that next year. All right? Get your cans of Raid ready. Holy shit. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do shout-outs for the top cheerers of the week, as well as the people who've gifted subscriptions to the channel this week. Now, today's Sunday. Per Twitch's criteria, tomorrow is the first day of a new streaming week, and therefore what they do is overnight, they reset these leaderboards. So, if you want to get on these leaderboards and you know the top cheerer or one of the top cheerers, the top sub-gift of the week, you must do so today, because tomorrow everything resets to 0. Okay? Alright, so thank you to the following contributors for this week. In 10th place, Captain Cave. In 9th, Jethro's Main. In 8th place, Sparkington. In 7th place, Sam 2020. In 6th place, Victoria Comics. 5th place, Green Star Moon. 4th place, Kimbo Slice. 3rd place, Lies of Her Soul. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, who was here on last night's Fall Guy stream and did a lot of significant cheering, I appreciate that. And in first place for the week, Shadow the Hedgehog. He did a lot of big cheers over the week. Thank you very much, Shadow. I appreciate that. Now, thank you to those who gifted subscriptions this week, including Stefano San 007, Melody Zelda, Internet Famous McCroy, That Dude Roz, Kubi Contract, and Angelo Bestia, who each gifted a single subscription this week. Special shout out to Ludava, who gifted 2 subscriptions. And extra special shout out to Renolith, who just did 3 gifted subscriptions. The most gifted subs of anyone this week. You put everyone else to shame. Alright. So ladies and gents, that's about all I got. So I want to say thank you for listening. Thanks for a fun free stream. This is great. I got you the best. We'll take a brief break. Hopefully you guys some fun. Come back. Lord Batman Return to Arkham. Like I said today, I will be trying to leave the Riddler stuff alone and try to focus in here on plot advancement and major side content stories so that we can actually advance in the game. Sound good? Alright, thank you guys. I will see you in a few minutes. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I kicked up Joe Gate. I seriously cannot stop Joe Gate today. Oh my god. What the fuck? Hold up. I'm gonna clear up, I swear. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's actually starting to feel better now.
Miserable. Just miserable.
There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. Ora, 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 ora.
What do I do?
Canadian Doing says EB Games have closed all stores in Canada because of the virus. Well, EB Games is the same as GameStop. Here they're called GameStop, not EB Games anymore. So. It's been pretty slow. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is.
What do I do?
dead air. I'm gonna need your guys' help. I really am. I'm gonna need your support morally, everything. I need it. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. It's not a business.
No! Not him!
I don't want to become someone who constantly has to advertise in my videos, on my streams, that my gameplay becomes more about fundraising than the actual playing of the game.
How do I know what you were doing? I stopped and turned to face him. He said I would trade with anxiety.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. There's people who depend on me. There's people who they find me. I mean, I believe as an inspiration. I find, and this is no exaggeration, probably about 80 to 90% of the time that something goes wrong for me is because someone else was incompetent or didn't do their job. Just being honest. Just being completely and utterly honest. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. Stop this! you're gonna be banned. Dead air. Oh, I muted the stream, huh? Look at this. Wow, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. So, I went to use the bathroom.
Someone please
I
shut up
muted
this
the
dude
stream
who's being
and
a
left the mic
moron.
going. I am a grade A genius. I am so stupid. I had it playing too. $50, no ending. And you guys didn't get to hear it because I'm stupid. Well, I'm very sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. I don't like leaving you guys in silence for, 15 to 20 minutes as I take a nice big
laugh
dump.
sounds like ack,
you know.
ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, or
You could slightly hear it.
does that sound like
You could
ack,
very
ack,
slightly
ack,
hear the
ack?
music.
No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Wow. Well, I'm very sorry. That sucks.
All right, I'm back now anyway.
You heard me rip a big one? Oh, nice. You could hear it? You could hear the turds hitting the water? Oh, wow. That's amazing because the door was closed, and the air conditioner's on, and the fan was on in the bathroom. So if you heard that, I mean, you guys must have, like, super sensitive hearing. That's amazing. Okay, then. Oh, it was through the speaker. You could hear, through the speakers, you could hear the turds hitting the water. Oh, I see. What? Anyway. All right.
Stop this!
All right. Let us get started with Arkham City today, guys. I'm going to get my headphones on here. Used to be able to hear Wings of Redemption take a piss? That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Okay. Anyway. What happened? Anyway. No, we're not going to do that. You didn't hear me wash my hands? I definitely washed my hands. They smell like lemon verbena. Why was I singing Taylor Swift while shitting? Because it motivates me to launch those turds out of my ass when I sing a nice game. Motivating Taylor Swift song. Timbo Slice Charity said Sea of Thieves now has dogs. That has to make you 100% want to go back to the garbage boring game after 15 minutes, right? What's hilarious is to this day, I still read articles about
Wait a
Sea of
minute.
Thieves' success.
Hold up everything.
And I'm like, no one bought it. It was all done under Microsoft Game Pass. Microsoft Game Pass launched the same day or week as Sea of Thieves. So everyone got Game Pass, and then they immediately got Sea of Thieves. And they still count that as a sale. They still say, oh, it's like one of the biggest Microsoft exclusives ever. Sales-wise, it's a huge success. It's like, no one bought the fucking game. Everyone got it for free. And they still act like the game was a fucking success. Anyway. Let's continue. Oh, we're going to change our outfit, right? Here we go. We can choose our bat suit. So last time around, we did the animated. Let's see. I have no idea what Batman Inc. is. Let's do Batman Inc. See what the fuck it is. Okay. Star Rune Cherry said they did the same thing with Wii Sports as it came with the Wii. Right. Everyone who bought a Wii get Wii Sports. Oh, that's a sale for Wii Sports. No, it's not, you stupid fucking idiot. You boxed it in. It's not a sale. You can't count that dumb shit. Okay. I see we got some kind of bot spammers showing up, huh? Okay.
Arkham City, godforsaken cesspool.
Godforsaken cesspool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham. Today, I have a few things in store. The first thing that I have in store is I want to show you, I selected the Batman Inc. Batman Inc. outfit. I don't know what that means. It looks like kind of classic Batman with the yellow logo and everything. YouTube mode on. So I don't know what this is supposed to be from, but this is the outfit I'll be wearing at least for the first portion of my stream today. Batman Inc. I actually like this one. It's kind of a hybrid of old and new Batman. But in addition to that, today I have said that I will commit. Shut up. Today I will commit to a couple of things. All right. The first thing is I don't want to do a lot of Riddler content because I've been doing a lot of Riddler content and people have been giving me feedback that
Do you want to play the
content,
fucking
my
game?
first playthrough 9 years ago. They want to see me re-experience the story and stuff. So today, my commitment is that number one, I'm going to try to stay away from the Riddler content unless it's like right in front of me and easy to figure out. And number two, I want to focus in on only main story and established story-based side content. So if I've run into a major mission for a villain, great, I'll do it. But if it's a Riddler puzzle or whatever, I think unless it's like right in front of me, okay, I want to see if I can make good progress today in the game. So, all right.
Still work fine. Great plan, Strange.
So here we are. And is this the story? No, the story. Hold on a second. The museum. Okay. So, wow, we got a lot going on. So the museum is the next story-based area. In the museum, there will be a riddle, but there will also be one of those optional Titan containers to break. So there's various side things to do while we're also doing the story. Okay. Hyperior 21 says I didn't finish the Riddler content last time. I thought I did. Because I did a series Return to Arkham, remember? Oh my god, I gotta get back to this combat.
Easy, freak.
What the hell? He took the wrong way.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh my god. Not timing it right. Oh my god, I was about to get my 5 combo. I got interrupted. Ooh. Oh, again. Right in the middle of me taking the other guy down. Yeah, I'm sucking with the combat right now. Seriously. I am sucking with the combat. What? A missed call from the Joker?
Whoa! I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. A hotline straight to my bestest friend in the world. Just think, I can call you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing here. The next thing you know is we'll be exchanging...
We already heard this one. This is the new one.
You have one
Here it
missed
is.
call. Ring, ring. I was just remembering when it first occurred to me. It was about 6 months after you left me on that rooftop back at the asylum. As the bones knitted back together, I had plenty of time to think. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? It's easy. You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
I don't even know what the hell that means, but okay. That was a pretty pointless call. Alright. We're at the museum. Will the door open? Yes. Okay, we can go in now. Okay. I swear I did
If I
all
could get
the
down on
Riddler
my
stuff.
hands and
Remember,
knees
I
and
didn't
say
do
thank
it
you
the
and still
first
be on
time
camera,
around that I played
I would
it, but
do
I
it.
went back and did a Return to Arkham series where I think I did all the content. Alright, so we're back at the entrance here again. We've already done this.
All visitors should be sure to check out our latest attraction, Danger from the Deep. in the aquatic observation chamber.
The lasers. You gotta go around them, right?
Visitors to the vast
Yep.
particular concession bar can enjoy a visit to the nearby world-famous Iceberg Lounge.
Now we can hack this. That was the problem. Before we couldn't hack it because we didn't have the codes. And now we do. No, that's right. We didn't have the codes. Was that he had the blockers. That's right. He had the blockers. And we had to get rid of the blocking
All
devices.
visitors must be searched.
There you go.
Part of our ongoing commitment to keep you safe and protect the unique collection we have on display. All visitors
Why is
should
this
be sure to
breakable?
check out our latest attraction, Dangers from the Deep. In the
There's
aquatic
bars.
observation
Why would this be
chamber.
breakable if there's bars on it?
All visitors with a concession card can
I don't think there's
enjoy
any
a
point to
visit
that.
the nearby world-famous Iceberg
Huh.
Lounge.
Okay. Go through. What are you doing? That we already did.
Welcome to the Cyrus Pinkley Natural History.
What the fuck?
That roams along many venues.
Ah, it's a robot dinosaur. It didn't scare me because I was in detective mode.
Should be sure to
It also didn't make much noise.
Dangers from the Deep. In the aquatic observation
You sure about that?
all visitors
It's malfunctioning.
concession
Fun!
enjoy a discount.
I guess I gotta blow the wall up. Okay. I didn't? People were saying I didn't do the Riddler stuff even in my Return to Arkham run. Seriously? Well, I wonder why I didn't. Maybe I thought it was too challenging or there was too much of it. Some bones in here, just sitting there. You know, keep in mind back then, I was a much different content creator than I am today. I was just trying to entertain a YouTube audience, and a lot of the times I would turbo through games and not really doing a lot of the side cut missions and content. Today I just do what I want to do because I have an audience that's willing to interact with me and have fun. Oh, look. That was completely inadvertent. Back then I was basically trying to entertain a very fickle YouTube viewing audience. The condition is calm. I'm trying to see if there's any ledge or anything I can go down and land on, but I don't really see anything. Arm, that guy's a knife. Okay. Ninstar Rune Cherry said, will you utilize computer security with a good password, or do you use contextual words like streamer or Phil like everyone in Gotham seems to do? No, I do not use any contextual words at all in my passwords. Because that'd be pretty stupid, wouldn't it? You're right, everyone in Gotham uses a word that can easily be guessed.
He knows he's gonna die.
He's wearing body armor. I'll need to unleash a series of quick, focused attacks to penetrate his defenses.
The guy who I can't even see. Circle and then square for the beatdown. So if they're wearing body armor, you gotta stun them first.
I think he likes the pain. Do it again.
It's Batman!
Fucking knife. There we go. The beatdown. What the hell? His body went through the officer's body. Haha.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after you've answered my question. Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
Nice haircut.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, man, what was it?
Yeah, right. He's full of shit.
The code. Now.
It's Sarah. He said to tell you the code is Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
Oh, it really
It's
was him.
Jones, Batman.
Okay.
Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on in here. I guess we found out.
Huh.
There were 10 of us. Hopefully, there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the rest of your team is alive, I'll find them.
Ha, that's funny. Ninja Star Rune says, yeah, but what haircut would you like? I just fuck my shit up, man. Look at his head. Just take 2 razors, one in each hand, and go zoop across my head, and that'll be a perfect haircut. VV Chang is asking, will I do any challenge maps with different characters during the playthrough? It'd be cool to see Robin and Nightwing. I don't even know how that works. I don't know when they unlock or anything like that. So if anyone ever wants to see it, I guess I would be willing to at least give it a shot. But I don't know if I even did that in my original playthrough, so I don't know much about it. I donated $1 and says, do you like volcanoes? Oh, yeah, I love them. I love volcanoes. They're very exciting.
What do I do?
I don't know what that question was about, but thank you for the $1 tip. Okay. All right. Ew, there's like bodies inside of these. See that? What the fuck? What is this shit supposed to be? It's supposed to be a museum, but what is this stuff supposed to be? Weird. Who put these bodies in here? I'm very confused. What the fuck? They killed him? There's fucked up stuff going on in here. So I don't think there's any items or anything in here. The only thing I see is this grating. And I wonder if you go in there, you could sneak into the next area. What does it say? Live specimens coming soon. This is a Batman. Ah! He wants to put Batman in the museum. I know that Mount Rainier is a volcano. I am aware of that. Yes. I'm well aware of that. No, I've not used the Batman Beyond costume yet. I wonder if this is supposed to be like, I use this to get in from up top or whatever. Wait, what was that? Isn't that from the Toy Man or whatever? Nah,
Now this shocks me.
I guess. What's the point of that? Okay. Kiana Woke 28 did a 100-bit cheer and asked me if I'm going to play Arkham Asylum again as well. It's a possibility. It's not a guarantee, but it is a possibility. Security camera. Come on. There's probably no way for me to get by this right now, because that, I guarantee the security camera will shoot you. There's a Riddler trophy over there, see it? Oh, shoots it. So there's gotta be a way to get past these turrets, but I haven't figured it out yet. It seems like no matter what I do, you get auto shot. See that? And you can't remote hack it because there's nothing to hack. Yeah, see, there's nothing to hack here. So I'm not honestly sure how to do this yet. I'm thinking later on, maybe I'll have a new ability that will be able to pass it. But for now, I think I'm kind of stuck. I don't have anything else, right? What do I got? Explosive gel, batarang, the sequencer, electrical charge. Nope, it somehow shoots electricity. Don't ask me how, but it does. It just stops everything. And I doubt the smoke pellet would work. Yeah. Disruptor? What's the disruptor? Do I have the disruptor? I don't think I have it, right? Gadgets. No, see, I don't have a disruptor yet. It's probably later. So I can't do this yet. Just like that trophy we found out in the city I couldn't do because it was another one of those turrets. Okay. Jethro's main cheered. He wants to know if there's a chance to do a Metal Gear Solid 1 redemption run. Maybe. But it hasn't happened. This year, I said it would be a possibility this year, and then no one really asked for it, so I never did it. Here we go again. Is there a way to deactivate the laser beam? Hacking. Well, how could I hack that far? I already got the upgrade to hack long distance, right? But it doesn't seem to allow me to do it here. Oh, here you go. I had to go inside first. Triassic. So that one was because I had the long distance hacking. I was able to get that one. So good thing I bought that upgrade. Important. Oh, let's see here. Oh, okay. Well, Gerard Crow says that puppet that I have seen was actually a riddle solution. That was Scarface, which is a ventriloquist puppet from a villain, a Batman villain. Well, I didn't know that. Who's in control here, the puppet or the puppeteer? Alright, well, thank you for that. Scarface 1 of 2. Okay. I also can level up now. Figure out what I want to level up. Mrs. Murphy tipped me $1.30 and said, I'm a quitter. Too lazy to do all the Riddler challenges. Too lazy to do regular challenges. What kind of a crime fighter am I? I should have gotten more homework as a young lad. This Mrs. Murphy reference seems like it's going to persist. Robert also tipped me $1.30. He says, starting Tuesday begins September. Subscribing will be half off to everyone. Hope you think of a tier 3 goal because we're about to smash it. Oh. September, it's half off all subs. That's pretty good. All right, well, that's good to know. Especially because we will be starting a sub goal for September for the Halloween event. I didn't know that. Cool. Alrighty then. Now, the Sonic Batarang. The Sonic Batarang gives off high-pitched alarm that interferes with nearby enemies wearing heartbeat monitors. Okay. Distracts enemies, basically. The cryptographic power amplifier allows easier deciphering of security systems. Oops. I can do better ballistic armor, better combat armor, or shockwave attack. Oh, that's the one where it's the ground pound, right? Nah. Don't really think I care about that one. Free flow focus or blade dodge takedown. That's the one where if you dodge several times, you then steal the blade from the guy. I might get that because now there's a lot of guys with blades. Yeah, I don't want the 12 free flow focus. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the blade dodge takedown. There we go. Ninja Star Rune cheered and said, will it be brought to us by Subway like last year? I love fake plastic meat and preservative-laced bread. Yummy. I love the bread that has rubber in it. Like Subway did for many, many years. Riptoid says, well, will I get a regular amount of money from subbing during September or a reduced amount? Usually when Twitch runs these promotions, the streamers get everything. Usually what it is
what do I do?
Twitch is trying to promote and help their streamers, so they basically allow you to get the full amount while they take the hit. So I would assume it's going to be the same. I don't know anything about September. I didn't read into it yet, but I would assume that it's a positive for partners and streamers, right? Jethro's main cheer, he says, what happens to the pay to a streamer if the subs are half off? Oh, there you go. He asked the same exact question. I would assume it's the same. So, okay. Alright, let's continue for now. New recruits this way. What the hell is a skeleton? What the fuck? A whole
A
skeleton.
remote-controlled Batarang can hit switches that are out of reach.
Ah, they want you to throw a remote control batarang over there. Or I could shock this. A Riddler trophy just sitting there. Empty case. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot it's reverse controls. I did it again. I don't know, I kind of missed it and they still gave it to me. They were kind of lenient there. There's a lot of enemies coming up. What's the purpose of this, like, balcony? There's nothing here, right? Serves no purpose at all. Oh wait, there's a Riddler trophy back here. Did you see that? Look. How can I get? Oh, you know what it is? You need the line launcher, and you line launch across, and you can get Batman's trophy, and then the Catwoman trophy probably is her wall climbing ability. Yeah, but I don't have the line launcher, so I can't do this yet. Yeah, see, there's barbed wire, so he can't grab that ledge, and you can't zip up here either. Nope. So I need the line launcher in order to get the to get those trophies. Yeah, see. You see, Catwoman goes from the bottom. Okay. Let's continue. Whoa, it's a big-ass snake. What the fuck? That's the Penguin. Was he framed or does it run in the family? I just solved the riddle just by looking at that. Yeah. When the Penguin was a kid, he was all like a little deformed guy. Jeez. So whenever you see something unique like that, you gotta try to scan it, and it's probably gonna solve a riddle. The Gladiator Pit? Oh boy. The... Do you wanna play the fucking game? Cop? Damn. Murdered him.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Show them what we got. So, Batman.
Another one-armed guy.
Here for the cops.
Isn't it the same guy
The
who worked for
Iceman.
Joker?
Or me.
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages. But now, I'm taking you down.
I was only here for fries and onion rings, but now I'm here for the whole burger. My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go,
Am I weak?
does that sound like ack, 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 ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. So here's the thing. Back there, I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled. And
Yeah, we saw it already.
as luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving orders here anymore, Cobblepot.
I was hoping you'd say that. Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
Nice. Here. Oh God. Okay, hold on a second. So first of all, I was just told they're called the Abramovich twins. Apparently, maybe they were conjoined twins, and they were separated, and that's why they're missing an arm. But they're giant roided dudes who work for gangs in Gotham. So apparently, they're real characters in the DC universe. I didn't know that. And someone asked me If I were to be a Batman villain, who would I be? Well, I mean, I already look exactly like the Penguin, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay.
You're waiting for.
Oh, I tried the counter. Sledgehammer.
It's like you're not.
Damn! Joe, how you went? Holy
You
shit.
weren't supposed to do that, Batman. You're forcing me to bring out the big guns.
Oh, really? Who's he got? I don't remember. Whoa! Oh, shit. It's a mutant. It's a Titan-infected mutant from the first game.
He doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
Oh, look at all these guys. He hit his own head. Titan Shockwave. Threw me off.
What do you want me to bring first?
God damn it. Here we go again. You can't really target well, though. That's the problem.
I'll kill you, bad freak.
Ow!
What do I do?
Now it's just him. No, you can't throw him. Put him down. Flash kick. Nice. The animations are great. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. All right, good shit. Gladiator.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bio readings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But
I'll be in touch.
Instar Rune. Oh, Oracle, by the way. We should read the Oracle profile. Remember the time you did that IRL stream when your internet crashed or something and there was a part where you were in the bathroom fixing your hair and laughing and the camera was pointed up and it looked like one of the Arkham Game Over screens where their villain is taunting you? Okay. Oracle, Barbara Gordon. Occupation, information broker. Alright. And Detective Comics.
Are you a functional
1967.
retard? I have to ask.
The daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner, James W. Gordon, Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years. That all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine. Paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair, Barbara a constant stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. Eidetic memory. Recall of everything she sees and reads. Extensive headquarters at Gotham City's clock tower. And high-level hacking and computer skills. Alright. We have several different Riddler trophies available. This one looks like you need electricity. So there has to be a way to get an electrified Batarang into that one. Somehow. How, I don't know, but somehow. This one also leads next door. So apparently a lot of these are all tied into this electricity thing. Yeah. Okay. This one has a door lock to the left. Over here. Okay. Ow! Okay, so I need to hit that switch. Is there a way to get a remote control batarang around there? Probably. Aha! That opened at least one. Shout out to Coral Guy, who has resubscribed for 42 months in a row. An outstanding amount of support, Coral Guy. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you. There's another door over here. This one's also electrified for now. Hacking. Okay. Jurassic Park. You know what? I would like a survival horror game of Jurassic Park. That'd be fucking cool. An actual, like, cinematic Jurassic Park game. Oh. I guess I was supposed to break that first. Wait, what's this? Oh. There's a wall here. Looks like there's a lot of stuff hidden here. No, I don't mean Dino Crisis. That's an outdated game. I mean like a modern survival horror game set in Jurassic Park. So this allows me to go up. See that? Okay, before I do that... Look at all these bodies he's got in there. Dead people he put into the fucking cells. Damn, dude. Alright, so... That's the electricity thing right there. Do you see it? So I need to find a way to get a batarang in there. And then find a live electricity. Fuck. There's no live electricity? There's got to be live electricity somewhere. Right? There's got to be a source of electricity somewhere. Okay. We have to find it. We have to find... Somewhere, got to be somewhere around here. We throw the batarang through the electricity. And then we redirect it back in there to open the door. Oh, there it is.
What do I do?
Right?
What do I do?
Yeah, we got to throw it through there. Oh, shit. That's going to be tough.
What do I do?
Fuck. I got to get it to go over the fence. Back through that door. Oh, my God. This is going to be real tough. Shit, how do I get it out from out of there? Maybe just straight up and over? Or can I somehow slow it down and turn it around? Right? Huh. Ah, fuck. If there were a hole in the fence, this would be easier, but I don't see a hole anywhere. Looks like you gotta throw it through and then have it come straight back. Because if it goes up, it's going to end up hitting all that barbed wire, right?
What do I do?
Okay. What the fuck? Oh, it didn't hit it. Oh my god, seriously. It didn't hit it dead on enough. Oh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Dilly Dave took me $1. What's my favorite all-time painting? I don't even think I know that many paintings. I don't know. Starry Night. There you go. Shit. I can't believe that fucking missed. Timbo Slice is here. He cheers. Said, "How would you want to die getting eaten by a T-Rex while in an outhouse, or in a car by the Dilophosaurus after he blinded you with poison?"
What do
I
I
want
do?
to be eaten to death by 100 little compies. I can't believe it didn't count. There. Alright, now I can do it. So now we've got this one. And now I gotta break this to get into the other area. Yeah. Ham took me $3. So wasn't there a Jurassic Park game a couple of years ago? Jurassic Park Evolved. No clue what type of game it was. It was the Park Simulator game, and I played it. It was actually quite good, and I beat it, remember? You had to make 5 different islands with dinosaurs on it, and stop them from getting loose and everything. It was actually quite good. For a sim game, that is. You know, not everyone likes simulator-style games, but it was pretty damn good. It was a different kind of game. That usually I don't play that kind of game, but it was fun to do some variety stuff. Alright. So I opened up all the stuff in this room. It's cool that you could do it all, too. You know, like, at first it seems like maybe you can't do it all because it's like a daunting thing, but then you realize, no, you can actually do it all if you want. Alright, so now we gotta go this way and go up, which is the way you need to go for the story. Gerard Crocher, so you have a U-turn input for the remote Batarang. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. There's a U-turn actual command you can do. Alright, so I gotta do this. There we go. Boom. Nice. Now we're on the top floor and we investigate. Give it a pull. Another Riddler trophy. See, so if I find Riddler trophies along the way of the story, I'll do them. I'm not going to do the ones that are out in open world Gotham right now. There we go. Oh. What is that? Hacking? Looks like it. Primeval. What did that do? Oh, it turned off the electricity, I think. Yeah, it did, so now I can come down here and open these doors. Yep. Without getting electrified. I think this just makes an easy way back. I don't really think... Oh, wait a minute. Was I supposed to be breaking these? I think I was, wasn't I? Ah, shit. Yeah, there was one... I know there was one further back that I didn't get then. I didn't realize... I had forgotten about breaking the collectibles. Okay, now we can continue on. What did it say? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, whatever. I wasn't paying any attention to the riddle. I'm gonna guess that behind the wall of ice, we may find Mr. Freeze. Maybe. Oh, shit! Iceberg Lounge.
Stay where I can see you, Batman.
No, it's not.
You wouldn't believe the
it's
fight
Penguin with a
the old
freeze gun.
Snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy.
Bad aim.
No! No!
Ouch.
When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the copsicle.
Please, help me.
Nope, I can't. Sorry. There's actually oh shit.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Over here, please.
So there's a Riddler thing. See that? Looks like I need to be on the ice to do it, though.
Help me.
It's a Catwoman thing. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh! Whoa! Oh!
Anyone want a slightly used batsuit? I'm sure the blood will wash off.
Holy shit!
Special delivery.
I wasn't expecting a giant killer shark to delivery. That was pretty crazy. Alrighty then. Angelo Bestiachuti said, for a bunch of horrible murdering villains, it's funny how none of them swear in the game. Well, they all have good manners. They may be horrible villains, but they need to have manners. The game never even mentioned the shark. I had no idea it was in there.
No! Not him!
Alright, so I should basically try to sneak across the ice.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Please, help me. Over here, please.
Okay.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... well, I guess you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
So I think I need to have a moving platform to go through the water. See it? It's right over there. You can actually see it. But can I knock it down? There we go. So now if I can get over there, I can use that to pull myself through here. Alright. Timbo Slice Juice and McDonald's is coming out with their own spicy chicken nuggets after years of not doing them. Is that something you would think about doing on the next Vest celebration? Maybe, you know, they're doing a spicy McChicken, which is basically just a regular McChicken with some spice in the breading. So it's not like, you know, not going to be anything groundbreaking. But it seems like they're just doing spicy in general, right? There's a trophy in there. That was easy. Alright, we gotta try to get over to the platform. Oh no!
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Me, Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
So I see an area this way I can go, and then the other way. There's two different ways to go, right? I couldn't get... Are you shitting me? You gotta be joking. I just wanted to jump onto the platform. They wouldn't let me.
And there was me thinking it was going to be difficult. Get him out of here.
That was dumb. I just wanted to jump on the platform. The game wouldn't let me. Come on. At least there's a checkpoint here.
I'm over
here. There's one. See, I need to figure out how to get that platform. Wait, where'd the platform go? Oh, there it is. I need to figure out how to get onto the platform. There's the other officer right there.
Over here. Help me.
I need to get onto that platform, but I don't know how. I think you need to be on that platform to look at the question mark, maybe? I'm not sure.
I'm over here.
There's a Catwoman trophy right there. How do I do this? Oh, wait.
What do I do?
Oh, you just pull it. I didn't know that.
What do I do?
I'm over here.
So the only way would be to go back this way.
Over here. I'm over here.
It has to be a line. You know what it is? Probably from up on the ledge over here. But it looks like only Catwoman can go there? Because I doubt he can't go from below, right? Only Catwoman can do that. So how does Batman get up there? I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
That's definitely how you do this riddle. Is you need to be up above there.
What do I do?
See? It almost seems you need to be... I don't know. I don't see a way to get in it. There's definitely a trophy in there. You know what? Maybe you gotta be from higher up. I think it might be what it is. Okay. The end to me $1. Have you ever tried learning programming? Although I don't think you have the IQ to do it. I did do programming. For a year and a half, I was in school for it, and I hated it. It's not that I couldn't do it, it's that I found it so incredibly tedious, and the teacher I had was such a bad teacher. I didn't want to learn. I was paying for college and learning the entire thing myself, and I didn't even really like it. When I got my programs to work and stuff, it was too much work and too tedious and boring, and I gave it up. So, Elon just chooses. This is an honest question. Don't get mad. Why don't I play games that are challenging anymore? Oh my god, I'm not even gonna fucking answer. You're so stupid. You're seriously so dumb. I don't want to waste my time on you. Okay. Why am I toxic? I don't know where the perspective would work, honestly, to get this to work. Okay.
Over here. Over here.
Okay. See this guy? Over here.
So cold. Where did Penguin get that gun?
He stole it from Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
I'm getting it back.
Freeze's gun.
I need help, please.
I'll say. You're on thin ice.
Stay here for now.
No problem, sir. There are more of us.
If they're still alive, I'll find them.
Okay. Now, on the other side, there's the ledge up there. Or I could pull myself over there. Or I could try to go up here. I don't know what way's the right way to go. There's a lot of things to do here. That's right, the end. You're absolutely right, you insulting bastard. Programming is more tedious and a lot more boring than playing video games all day. That's correct. I mean, it's just a correct statement. You insulted me in your statement here, so I'm not going to read it word for word because you're an insulting dick. But, you know. Okay, then. Because just remember, guys, just because you do something different for work means it's absolutely not acceptable, you know.
Have some salt.
The fact that I'm a live streamer, you know, as my job, completely not acceptable. Because it goes against the norms of what work is. And we all know this, that you need to conform and do what everyone tells you. You can't actually do anything different or unique. It's not allowed. Moron. Anyway, so I don't know how to get to that other area. Let's look in here. This might be the way to do it. A boat. What the? Destroyed 3 penguins. Shipwrecked. Gotham ship sinks in storm. Huh. Where does that connect to? Oh! Quick fire. That was easy enough. The Paradox Cheers said, how's my favorite streamer doing? I'm doing good. I'm having nice chill fun with Batman today. I honestly forgot how much exploration is in this game. That there's this much kind of exploration and solving of puzzles. I thought there was much less, but there's a ton of it. So, okay. So now I'm up top. I'm above this guy. Okay, this is a different way. Wait, did it just say go up? It did, but it's not. I was thinking, can you go up? You can't go up here. No. I'm stuck. Is that all that's here? Was that one puzzle, or is there more? That's the puzzle. Oh, okay, duh. Look at that sucker. Exit? I wonder if this is where I'm supposed to go. Yes. For the story. I should go back, though, because there's more
They're
items.
using
there.
thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
Oh! I got locked in
Batman's
here.
on the way, and the last time I saw him, he didn't look very happy.
He's not getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings him in
Riddler
alive.
informant in here.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done.
Okay.
Listen up. Penguin wants... What the...
Do I need to remind you that I will personally choke the life out of everyone who's let me down?
I wonder if I have to take the other guys out in order to do the Riddler informant. Probably. I'm probably gonna take these guys out first.